Would you look at that? They were calling for thunderstorms when I left on Sunday, last Sunday. And there's not a storm cloud in the sky. Isn't that beautiful? So technically, if you include the first night that Rodney and I spent out on Hartley Bay Road, and then he drove back the next day and I stayed up here and started my adventure, I actually started camping a week ago today. So this is definitely the full week. In case you're wondering, yes, I'm sitting inside my tent. I'm avoiding the skitter hour. Look at all of them. Look at them right here. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera. Try and hold on a slight angle. But there is, just on this one wall, there's got to be like a whole lot of them. I can't even count that right now. I'm not even going to bother. But it's a broken paddle sticking up out of the ground over there. The other ones over there, I had them for tie downs, pounded them into the ground and used it to tie down the tarp last night because it did get a bit windy and I thought for sure we were going to get hit with those storms. Oh, not too bad. But I'm going to finish packing up the campsite shortly. I'm just waiting for the mosquitoes to die down just a little bit. And I don't want to show up at Hartley Bay early. For if I do all this right now, I'll be done in a matter of no time and at Hartley Bay waiting, getting eaten by mosquitoes up there. So I'm just going to wait. Rod said about noon. Sometimes he runs a little late, so I'm going to aim for about noon myself. I think it'll only take about an hour to paddle to Hartley Bay from here. Oh, sounds like we got a boater out there. Got a lot of boaters out there. Speaking of boaters, that Endless River, she did pretty good, but I noticed on the nose there's a little bit of worn area where the fiberglass is. I want to order something for it, Craig, and it's a carbon Kevlar strip, and then you put it on with the resin, it's shaped and everything. It'll make sure that never happens again. I ran into a rough spot in a river, we'll just put it that way. I'll explain that more to you in person, but she's beautiful. She works great. She held up awesome. The river, Endless River, has earned its right. Now underway to Hartley Bay. Swing wide, docks ahead. One last look down the French. Goodbye, French River. You've treated me pretty awesome. I've had some rough moments, but there were moments needed. There were definitely moments that were needed. Some pretty hard times, some pretty epic times, just some amazing, beautiful, breathtaking sights. Can't wait till next year. Although I'm thinking next year might try something completely different, but it's still French River. So French River will always be a part of it, and I'll always try and work Hartley Bay Marina, which is where we're heading right now, into that whole mix. I'm going to try and save a little bit of camera life, show you a few more things on the way out. But yeah, this is just about trip over. Kind of sad. Really, I'm kind of sad. Really happy I've gotten to do this, so don't get me wrong. Heard these guys coming up behind me for a few minutes. Just skipping along. Oh, I see where they're going. See that place over there, the big place? That's the Bear's Den Lodge. The Bear's Den. A lot of people go in and out of there. Actually, I know somebody in St. Thomas who was there. Ooh, I guess I should face into these little mini waves. They just keep on coming. Okay, I'll stop rocking the boat. Okay, we gotta keep going that way. Isn't that cool? They actually have a little slide on there, I think. It's a nice little setup though. I was wrong, it wasn't a water slide, it's just like a little watchtower thingy. Look at the canopy, the paddle hanging, probably the family name on it. And have you ever seen a red and black American flag? I think it's a Penguins thing. You know, NHL. Okay, back to the paddling. It's hot out today, but I'm glad it's not a thunderstorm. Okay, you guys see that rock right there? A big island. Canoe just finished facing towards. Try and keep that in focus while I read this to you guys. I don't even know if you can see that, but you can see that. And Locks Rock, location of camp of one of the first summer settlers from the United States in 1910. That's where they chose to stay? Really? Why not somewhere like up where these people have chose to form a home? Or were those, or like anywhere? Why that rock? Maybe they figured they'd be bear-proof up there. And there's our first glimpse upon returning of Hartley Bay Marina. That's hardly any of it so far. That's just one of the buildings. Sitting here, watching people come in, people go out, boats being launched, boats being taken out of the water. It's actually quite a nice little setup they got for her. And poof, she's waterborne. No problem. Alright, keep moving while we're waiting for Rod to show up. Keeps the black flies from eating you. Figured we'll do a walk around and show a bit of Hartley Bay Marina. How's it going? Oh, not too bad. Just getting some final footage for my video. Got an audience that's dying to see what it looks like up here. I did the trip last year, but I didn't have the same filming capability. So I'm getting everything I thought about all year long that I wanted to film. How's it going? Is it okay to cut through here? Or? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Oh, I didn't want to cut through anybody's backyard or nothing. Oh, that would have been handy. Log splitter. The main house. Look at that playground they got. Oh my goodness, that would have been so much fun to have as a kid. Climbing wall, big tube slide. Oh yeah, that would have been great. This kind of gives you a little bit of a indication of just how busy it is. There's a lot of cars here right now. And we'll just keep on walking up. How's it going? Killing time, waiting for my ride to show up. What's that?
That's the noise you do?
The noise. Oh, it's my video camera.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, doing video, getting video for YouTube.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay, well the main office is closed right now. See the deer decoy? The head sticking out of there? So yeah, Rodney will be coming up that road, right over there. This is the train that you hear, about 9:30 at night. 2 or 3 trains come through. But all later at night, so like half the time you don't even notice it. It's great territory though. I just hope Rod's coming up that road. Let's get making our way back to St. Thomas. The old St. Thomas. We'll get doing some more RC stuff. I think if we had an RC right here, we could be killing time by driving the RC around. So we'll go back down around the parking area here. I really don't know how much longer this battery is going to last, so I'll say this now in case I don't get a chance to. Thank you guys for coming with me, come along with me on this journey throughout French River to Georgian Bay and back. It's been a blast. My patience was tested. Fear, overcame the fear of that rushing water. Did what I had to do to get through there. It was tough, but man, it was a blast. Good memories, good memories. Great, hopefully great footage. Wow, they got quite the headwind to fight. I guess I lucked out when I left. Good luck to you guys. I'm waiting, sitting here waiting, and was giving these guys some advice on some of the cool sites, some of the good sites to get to. And I hope they have a good, safe trip. But that headwind's going to be a pain to get through. At least they got tool. Oh, and still no Rodney yet, but, you know, he's coming from down where he's coming from. He's got to get through Toronto, and who knows what traffic conditions would be like. Hey, you guys want to see something kind of cool? Well, that's cool. That's an endless river. That's pretty cool in itself, but would you look at the size of that anchor? It's gargantuan. That's pretty cool. Makes you wonder just how long it's been sitting there like that for. Very cool. Makes you wonder how old it is. Just talking to this guy here. He's on his own adventure. It's like he's covering just as many miles as I was today. Well, through his trip. He's telling me about the boat here. This is one of them collapsible, inflatable kayaks, canoes. Very nice looking. Very awesome. And still waiting. Still waiting for Rod. It's okay. I don't mind the waiting, but I think some of the hands around here are getting tired of seeing me sitting around. But I want to come over. I got to get a picture of this boat. I just noticed on the side of it the name, and it's even done sort of in the proper lettering. See that? The Millennium Mallard, little cousin of the Millennium Falcon. Well, got picked up by this awesome dude right here.
Hey, hey! Back again.
Yeah, he went on, did his own adventure. It sounds like he's been all over Hell's Creation in the time that I was all over Hartley's creation. And now on our way back home, can you guess where we are again? We actually went and had a look inside there through the window.
Yeah.
Follow that seagull.
The one with the smoke in its mouth.
They would. If it was free, seagulls would smoke.
Yeah.
Although they shouldn't. It's bad for your health.
Yeah, if you're a seagull and you're watching this, don't smoke, okay? Don't start smoking. And there's lots of temptations, and you know you can find butts and everything, but
Peer pressure.
don't start.
Okay, peer pressure.
Peer pressure. Gotcha.
Seagulls.
Peers. Man, that's a peerless pun there, man.
Okay, well, before it gets any worse, I'm going to choose to end day 7 right now because we've got a long drive ahead of us, and then back to town, and then I don't know if I'm going to bother editing anything tonight. I'm pretty sure you guys will bear with me an extra day on this. So, thank you for watching. Think positive, and you'll stay positive. Keep a smile on your face. We'll see you guys again soon. You guys are awesome. Vlog over.